Those are the Asian beans on the trellis. They're coming along real good. I think it's about another 2 weeks I'll start having beans. And so this is the first year that, well, my physical year ends in September, because that's when I plant the sugar beets. That's when I till the ground in October, at the farm, and I plant the crops. But this is the year where I'm gonna have food in the ground year round. Now, if you recall, if you've been watching my videos, I've got like 100 sweet potato slips growing right now in the survival garden. Okay. But I'm at the point now where I've got a lot of food stored up, stacked up. I've got the freezers full. I mean, I've done the canning thing, all types of food. I'm even leaving it out here to see how it does being preserved in the open with no protection at all, just a screen to keep the animals from eating it. But the goal now is to try to figure out a way to have live edible food year round. And one of the things that I'm doing is I'm experimenting with the corn plant, because that's like the easiest one to work with. Another thing too, if the event ever happens, 80% of your time is going to be trying to figure out how to grow food. Okay, so it's better to learn now. But so I'm going to succession plant corn, but I also want to talk about this gully debris right here. Okay, I've had okay, let me see. I'm preparing this bed right here to take the corn that I've got over here, starting. And I'm going to do it in starter pots. Now, the important thing to remember here is that this end of this right here, of this raised bed, is facing north. So the sun comes up in the east and it sets in the west. So this board right here is east and west. Okay? So it's going to get full sun. So what I'm going to do is take my corn starter seeds and bring them over here. And I've been relocating food that's still in the ground. These onions right here, they're still good, they're solid. If you remember, I made an experiment where I kept the onions inside of sand. Oh wow, look, that's a potato. I'm gonna plant that guy too. I had them stored in sand and they lasted a long time. In fact, a lot of these, I'm almost thinking like almost all of these onion plants in here were seeds that were stored in the ground. But I'm bouncing around a lot in this video. This is the sugar beet leaves, and I'm telling you, I ate these and the energy level in my body feels different. It's higher. I was expecting deer to come in here and eat everything, but it hasn't eaten anything yet. So I wanted to get it kind of cleared out so I could do my corn succession planting experiment to have corn all the way through December, fresh corn. But let me ramble on. You see that water vibrating in there? My fish are still alive in there. Let me see, I don't know if you can see it, but you probably see it over here. See the water vibrating a little bit? Okay, probably not, but maybe you can see it in there. Anyways, that water's vibrating. But this whole area around this tub is gully mulch debris. I did put a little bit of sand in there, but this is clay. But That guy didn't make it. Anyways, it's gonna plant this other potato that I found. Just put it in the ground. And so I started digging the hole, and this soil is soft all the way down to the bottom. This is unbelievable. I mean, this is Gully Debris and it hasn't even been a year. I'm gonna go ahead and put that guy in here, right like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cover him up. I'm gonna cover everything up, right like that. Leave that in there. And voila. But this is like 100% almost, or I'm gonna say like 90, maybe 90 to 95% all gully debris that has rotted down super fast. And I got a potato in here. See what happens. But let me show you the starter plants. These are my starter corn plants right here. I'm gonna give them another week. This has only been, I planted these on Sunday and it's Friday. Look at that, already like 2 inches tall, an inch tall, maybe 2. So I'm gonna transplant all these into here, and I've put bone meal and triple 13 in here. So I'm gonna plant 2 rows. Sunday I'm gonna plant 2 rows in here. All of these, and then I'm gonna put 2 more. I'm gonna do the starter pots again with fresh corn seed, and then I'm gonna plant another 2 rows. And I figure I've got to do this about 12 times, 12 to 16 times. So I'm gonna be working my way over here, and all this will have to go. But notice I still have onions in the ground. So that's dandelion. But yeah, for some reason I'm not getting any, my zucchini's not being fertilized. I might have to do it by hand. I'm getting a lot of flowers, but no zucchinis yet. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I might have to go in there and get a paintbrush and fertilize by hand. But I've got to figure out when they open their flowers up. There's only a certain time of the day where they open their flowers up and then they close real quick. So there's a small window for the bees to go in there and do whatever they got to do. But yeah. Let me just give you an update on this okra. So here's the okra. I planted that, I think, on Sunday. And one of them didn't make it, so I went ahead and put another potato starter in there that came up from seed, from the spud. So I have a potato in there. But this is the okra. I don't have that much experience with it. And look, there's that deer again. It's been coming in here a lot. It comes in here, see him right there? And you know, it leaves its tracks in here. But it hasn't eaten anything yet. I think it realized, I don't think it knows that it can go into my my sugar beet patch. But yeah, she just hangs around here. Anyways, water tanks are full. Got the firewood. Yeah, well, I guess this is just a garden update. Garden update with future experiments, with ongoing experiments. See y'all later.